needs of the network, we've really overcome what could have been a game ender, not just a game changer, but there's no entitlement that this business continues to thrive. And we are back in growth mode, thanks to your work over the course, really, since the last leadership. And you know how I know it's working? We are right now, with the launch of the new technology platform and this new tempo of exclusive coach test groups and pilot groups and structure of challenge packs, that we are actually forecasting to be $100 million ahead of what we forecast for the year. Not too shabby. You know, that's such a fast turnaround in a year that our CFO, Sue Collins, did a double take when she first saw the numbers. I mean, it's true. She's like, have you seen these forecasts? She's like, I really think we can hit them. But look, we're not out of the road yet. She's going to keep doing that every day with her fingers crossed, because we've got to execute here in October, November, and December if we want to hit those numbers. But the good news is that $100 million results in an additional $45 million in additional coach income. Now, all that equates to momentum. It's momentum going into 2019. And momentum, as you know, is everything in this business. We've gone through phases of momentum twice. And I think we're right at the birth of a real burst of momentum that can be something that is unprecedented in this business. I'm committed to creating and maintaining that momentum if you are. And as long as we do it from the perspective of helping people. As proud as I am of that $100 million and the $45 million in commissions, what's important and has to come along with it is the fact that we are helping people get results. And today I want to help you leaders see that we're going to help people get results in a very significant way over the course of the next 12 months. We're going to reach out to those 358,000 coaches, those 200,000 active coaches, and see if we can get that enroller pool, those people enrolling at least one person a month, up to 50,000 over the course of the next few months. Now, I think that the next 18 months can be big for us. And I want to set that up with just sort of walking through what the next series of launches are. And as you watch this, I want you to imagine your whole team engaged in this activity. I want you to literally visualize your teams putting together challenge groups, taking advantage of the promotions that we put together for the next 2 months as we lead into the December launch of Transform 20. Because I don't want, I was talking to Chris Downing backstage, and we were talking about how, in professional football, you don't start preparing for the regular season during the regular season. And for us, the regular season is that first of the year launch. That's when the wind is at our back and it's game one. Let's see how the year's going to be. You prepare for the regular season in the preseason. And you do that by doing drills, by practicing, and making sure that everybody understands how it works. Right now is when we do that. Right now is when we need to be building groups and working our way through this fall season that can be sometimes a little bit more difficult, because now, the momentum that we create now is going to determine your momentum going into 2019. Mm-hmm. So as leaders, if you want to be elite, or you want to grow in rank, and you want your revenue and your income to grow, you've got to build this momentum through October and through November. Of course, it's going to start with this, what we're right in the middle of, the relaunch of Shift Shop. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and how you can use that to take advantage of building your teams and creating more momentum as we go through October. So let's take a quick look at the relaunch of Shift Shop as the Shift Shop Proving Grounds.
Woo-hoo. Come on, get over it. That's what I'm talking about. Get better. Welcome to the Shift Shop Proving Grounds. Come on. We made some changes to the Shift Shop. Now, you're going to start with 2 new introductory week workouts to get familiar with the moves before we kick off week 1. Push! Come on, get up! Then it's 3 weeks of pushing inside the shop, as we take our workout time up by 10 minutes a week to keep you pushing for results. Every workout is a new opportunity to get leaner, stronger, and faster, and to show yourself that anything is possible. That's it, come on. This is your moment. And then we end each week at the Proving Grounds, where I test your skills to take you to the next level. We're at the Proving Grounds. Prove it, let's go. Each week, the last 2 days are now challenge-based workouts to test your speed, strength, and agility against the clock. Remember, take it to the next level, that's it. So you're not only losing weight and getting strong, you'll see real performance improvements. Now, Shift Shop comes with 15 incredible workouts, including new quick shift and proving ground workouts, the Beachbody agility markers, a calendar to keep you on track, plus a targeted nutrition plan, along with over 80 recipes designed to deliver powerful results. And remember, everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So let's all be the proof of what's possible when you make the shift.
The Shift Shop, including the new Proving Ground workouts, is only available on Beachbody On Demand.
These workouts are amazing. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Chris Downing. Oh man, they give you good entrance music. I think they played Wham for you or something. Wake me up. Now look, one of the things that's exciting about the launch of Shift Shop, that again, we talk about the numbers, 360,000 some odd coaches, 200,000 active. How do we get them to be enrollers now? Well, as you may know, and you gotta make sure your teams know this, coaches have the ability to buy another challenge pack now. So with the launch of this capability for them to be able to buy a challenge pack or a completion pack as a coach who's been in the business, we've got this incredible opportunity to reach out and reach new people with this program and this exclusive coach test group that Chris will be running. So Chris, real quick, just give us a sense of the new workouts, the Proving Grounds workouts specifically. And I think you gave them a sneak peek of speed yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, who did a speed workout yesterday? They did outstanding. Actually, this program is so special. It really is, for so many reasons. We had a great cast. How about Tubman, everybody? Tubman really opened my mind during that filming. And so it's a program where the only competition you have is yourself. You get to track that progress. It's very motivating. I always say that there's two Chris's in this. There's Shift Shop Chris, who's like a group fitness trainer, and then there's Proving Grounds Chris, who's a personal trainer. So you got to get the best of both worlds with this one.
Yeah, it's an amazing program, and the way it's been constructed, and this is one of the things I want to clarify. This is a 3-week program. Now the test group, I'll click ahead to this. The new test group is October 22nd till November 18th. But now how many weeks is that? That's 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Okay, that's 4 weeks, but that first week is really just a prep week. That's for everybody to start posting about it, doing the, what are the first workouts called?
Quick shift.
Okay.
Quick shift workouts.
Okay, how long are they?
15 minutes.
All right, so you got 2 15-minute workouts. You can already try them now. So, but your exclusive coach test group starts October 22nd. What's exciting about that is it's not just a coach test group to try to get great results from Shift Shop. But that is important. Imagine losing 10 to 15 pounds before Thanksgiving. Imagine being able to promise that to people, that they're going to go into Thanksgiving feeling great about themselves, not feeling like, it's the holidays again, I feel like crap. But there's also going to be a component of that exclusive coach test group where they are getting coach training. I think Kim is going to come in the group and some others, and you've done so many coach calls now, you have a sense of what it takes to put a challenge group together.
Yeah, I almost won a challenge back. I thought I was a coach for it.
So that group starts on October 22nd. Now there's another aspect of this that people should be taking advantage of this weekend. You've basically got a couple days left to sell or buy a challenge pack, and they get access. Anybody who buys or sells a challenge pack on Shift Shop will get access to a live workout, exclusive live workout with you on the 13th. Now tell us about that.
Well, I always felt that my best workouts have been live. This is something I've always believed in. So we're going to stream a live workout globally from my gym in Ohio, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be a combination of strength and speed, and I'm going to push you hard, real hard.
So what's fun about this, like this is what I love about this business, is like all this stuff, you know, people come to the company and they're like, oh, congratulations on your success. You've really got it down. And I'm like, God, is it a big company? Like, because these little ideas, these are things that we're, you know, people are coming up with on a Sunday night, and then Monday morning we say, hey, yeah, we can do that. Nobody's telling us we can't do it. Like, this is the way we get to innovate as Team Beachbody. And you get to use these tools if you get on it this weekend, and your team gets on it this weekend, to plug them in to an exclusive live workout with a super trainer. And that is going to hopefully help them re-energize to continue to sell the challenge packs through to the 22nd, to the start of the exclusive coach test group in the 22nd, and then to be doing the program into November. And what's great about this particular program, sorry for doing all the talking, but what's great about this particular program, and I do want you to talk about what we can expect from the 3 weeks, and that is that it is 3 weeks, right? So we just finished, many people just, you know, beginning of the year, 80-day program, went through then 2B Mindset, learned that program, and then Lift 4, an 8-week program. And now here's something that's like the perfect little tune-up going into the end of the year. Yeah. What can they expect to, what kind of results from the 3 weeks?
Well, I've always been the kind of person that I love adversity. I love it. It brings out the best in me. So I wanted this program to come out during the roughest time of the year. Because if I can, you know, just transform your mind and your body going into the holidays, the first year you guys are going to kill it. So for me, it was a way to show you guys that, you know, you had 10 months of hard work. Now we can finish fourth quarter strong and go into the new year and catch that energy and just go to the whole new level. We don't need to wait till the new year to get ready. We get ready now. So we just go to the next level when the ball drops.
Great. So you got calls all month, I know.
Yeah, stop sending emails. I got like 150 of them.
All right. I've literally got, I think, something like 30 calls that I'm doing before the end of the year. So this is an all-out, full-court press that we were on to get people. We are pulling out all the stops. Obviously, Lift 4 has a group going right now. There are Mes de Mas groups going. And we really want to take advantage of a 3-week program in this window that can be very compelling to people. So the point is helping your teams and helping their prospects get results now. Quick wins that are going to give you momentum going into the December 4th launch. So I'm excited about this. I think you put together an amazing program, Chris, and I think people are going to really enjoy it. So keep the momentum going. Help people get engaged in this, particularly this weekend, because you got to the end of the day Sunday to qualify for this live workout on the 13th. So thank you so much, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
And appreciate all the work you do. All right. Okay, so we are rallying because as your teams prove that they can do this, as they prove to themselves that they can put a challenge group, even if it's just a group of 2 or 10 people together, as they're proving it to themselves in October and November, imagine what they're going to be able to do when this next program comes out. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine what's going to happen when they've got access to the first major fitness release from Shaun T since Asylum. We've got over 200 people right now doing the pilot group, and I will tell you they've got a love-hate relationship with it. It's insanity for 20 minutes on a step. And but we're already seeing 3 to 7 pounds of weight loss per week, and I think it's going to be just the perfect program to kick off the 20th anniversary of Beachbody in 2019. So let's take another look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaun T's Transform 20.
Conquer your mind and your body will win. We got work to do.
Transform 20 is almost here.
Come on, guys, it's time to push. Go, 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 go.
It's time to step up just 20 minutes a day. no breaks.
It's only 20 minutes, Shaw. I know you can do it.
And this isn't your mama's step aerobics class. Shaun T and this step will make this the hardest 20 minutes of your life. So you better be ready to work.
You're using a step to go step by step every single day. Come on, push.
You're going to burn fat fast with high intensity cardio.
Push faster, 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 faster.
Transform your abs.
Pick it up, y'all. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Transform your legs.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And transform your glutes.
If you push, the results will come.
In just 6 short weeks.
6 weeks, and I know you're ready.
Shaun structured the program in 3 chapters. 2 weeks to commit, 2 weeks to climb, and 2 weeks to conquer. And Shaun makes every second count.
You have to commit so that you can climb, and I promise you will conquer. You will transform in 20 minutes a day.
It's 36 workouts total, 6 workouts a week for 6 weeks, no repeats.
I'm not taking it easy on you, but you have to push me.
And for a new twist on motivation from week to week, Shaun created Transformers. 1-minute drills designed to push you to your limit and challenge you to beat your own transformer results week after week.
I'm going to give you some transformers that's going to take you mentally to the next level.
You also get some awesome tools, like this brand new dry erase wall calendar to keep track of your transformer performance and watch your improvement day after day. Plus this 6-week transformation tracker to document every step of your journey. And you'll definitely be inspired by Shaun's new motivational series, Transform Your Life, where we follow Shaun and the cast.
I'm going to show you the driving force that changed my life. This is my before picture.
You don't want to miss this.
Get ready to transform your life.
Transform 20 is a Beachbody on-demand exclusive, available to all subscribers on April 1st, 2019. But preview workouts will be available when challenge packs go on sale starting December 4th, with full VIP early access plus the exclusive coach test group starting January 14th.
Bit or not, Transform 20 is hard. I am legitimately dying.
Yeah, it's going to be intense. I've been up at the studio watching many of these shoot days, and I tell you what, it's this incredible combination. The way we're shooting now in real time is quite fascinating, and the dynamics that happen in the cast, the emotional things, like we are literally as close as we've ever gotten to creating that experience that you have when you work out at a gym, but making it available to like that experience is now translated to the home. Obviously, Shaun couldn't be here to talk about the program since he's shooting. Like they just got done shooting this morning's workout. So we did do something last week to be able to give you a bit of more insight and overview into the program. So we have a little video.
I get it. Super trainer. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on now. Lift it up. Give it some energy.
What is happening? What is happening?
I'm doing some step, man.
You're doing step.
It's our
but
first step program.
You're doing step, but that's not Transform 20.
That's not Transform 20.
That's not Transform 20.
Look who it is, Shaun T of Transform 20. Yeah, that was a little bit of a joke. We were setting it up.
Thank
That's
you.
not the old school bounce.
I have some really good old school step moves if you want to do it. Do you want to try it out?
I don't want to do it. I want to know what's different about Transform 20 that makes this step program a breakthrough.
I just wanted to take this and utilize this platform to push people in a brand new way so that they know in 20 minutes a day, when you're constantly taking yourself to a new level, that's what you're doing physically and mentally, you just push. But it's not step aerobics. It's not even, I don't even want to call it plyometrics. It's just utilizing a step to build your muscle, transform your body, and obviously burn calories and transform your life.
Now let's give people a little bit of a tour as we talk about the program. Now first off, this is the step that we've got, but we designed this, as you see, there are other steps in the room.
Right.
So that if somebody already owns a step, they can use theirs, and you also have a modifier who can do it without a step.
Yeah, so that's one thing I love, that there's a modifier that doesn't use a step at all.
Now look, behind you here is this thing. What do you call it? A word cloud. Word cloud. Here's the thing. This is not just your regular old fitness program. We're going to sweat off the pounds. You're bringing a whole level of humanity and inspiration and soul to this. So I want you to put it in context with this, because this is a big deal. We didn't just slap a bunch of words up there. You put thought into it. Now, walk us through it a little bit.
So I mean, if you think about, a lot of coaches out there and a lot of people in general wear words on their clothing because it motivates them. But if you look at each one of these phrases or words, like be present, you have to be present when you actually work out. Healthy and balanced. You're doing this so that you can be healthier in your mind and in your body, and so you can stay balanced. But all of these words is to help you transform your life, and that's why I actually have it on my arm. Conquer your mind, transform your life. Because a lot of people, as you know, they get super fit and ripped, but they still don't believe in themselves, and so this wall is about you, helping you trust and believe in who you are.
You're so great at motivating people. Now you got week one back here, but obviously we're going to keep track of the weeks. It's a 6-week program, and one thing that's cool is for the first time we've created, I think, a dry erase poster so that people can track their progress, and then if they want to do it again, they erase it all and they keep track of what's going on, right?
Inside of each workout, we have these things called transformers. Each and every week, when you do these set of transformers, you're going to look back at the week before and see how many you did. Because if you did 30 on Monday last week, I'm asking you to do 31 or 36. And so there are 3 times throughout each and every workout. You have to go into your mind and say, okay, I'm going to push. I'm not just going to walk my way through this workout.
Well, here's what's so amazing about that from a network standpoint. This is what's so powerful about the Coach Network. You put this tool, this device within the workout, but then the coaches can share with their teams. This is a basis for providing accountability to your team that never existed before. I mean, I love how during the workouts, you come up here. These are many of your before and afters. These are Shaun T's success stories right here.
Yeah, this is an emotional situation for me, but leading up to this, if you look at the steps here, we talk about commit. So there's a 6-week program, and the first 2 weeks is about commitment. Like, my messaging in the first 2 weeks, other than the exercise and scorching the fat and all this stuff, is about you committing. How bad do you want this? And then the second 2 weeks of the program, weeks 3 and 4, is about climbing. If you think about a runner who's running, they run on the street level and they feel good. But the minute there's an incline, their heart rate starts to go up and they're like, oh my gosh, I walked, I want to continue. And they find ways to kind of like finagle themselves out of what they're committing to. And so I'm going to say, yes, we are in the climb phase. When things get hard, your heart rate has to go up. You have to push a little harder. And then eventually conquer. And that's why my arms have conquer your mind, transform your life. When you get to a level at which you've learned commitment, you know how to push. Now it's time to push yourself to the ultimate level, to conquer your fears, conquer your goals, to prove to yourself that you can do this. And that basically leads to this wall of people that have helped transform, because what you gain is the ability to commit, the ability to climb, to understand that you can push through hard times, and the ability to conquer. And that's why this program is designed for you to do more than one round.
When I watched everybody doing their workouts, and it's hard, you remind them that it's just 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is like a no excuse amount of time. And I think you're just going to have the biggest exclusive coach test group that we've ever had. It starts, I think, January 14th, first week in December. The thing will go on sale. And what I love about the exclusive coach test group is that this is the wave of people who prove that this is for the masses. Like, their results, that's how you get on walls like that, by being a part of that exclusive coach test group. And I know that, you're going to be there with them, helping them every step of the way.
I'm going to be giving lessons on how to be successful in your business in terms of helping transform people's lives.
I like to say that the biggest tree is only supported by the strongest roots.
Right.
And those roots go into the quality of the content, the team that puts it together, the quality of the super trainer, and then these coaches that create the foundation and the strength and the platform that makes this different than anything else that's ever been put together in the history of fitness. It's not just a gym, it's a community. And you're a great leader of that community, so I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I don't have anything to follow up, I think.
All right, let's transform some people.
We will.
Right.
We did, and we will.
You got
And
it.
dig deeper.
So, 36 workouts, 6 days a week, shot in real time, 20 minutes a day. Very doable, very sellable, and then once people get it, they're going to find their inner profanity. But it's really exciting to do this in real time, and as you saw in the little, what we call a sizzle reel there, the promo, there's this reality show component to it that has just some great aspects to it. We've already seen some incredibly emotional moments that you're going to love to be a part of when this first comes out. It launches December 4th. The bundles go on sale. There'll be a free sample workout at the top of the page, plus prep workouts, some instructional videos, and again, the VIP early access and exclusive coach test group starts January 14th, and then it goes into the BOD library on April 1st. And what I'll say is, this thing, I think, is a no-brainer. I think this will be a no-brainer and have just outrageous demand. In fact, our biggest concern about this is how much demand and how many steps can we actually get, because it's not like, steps are, you gotta source them, so like that's the one variable that is giving us a little bit of anxiety, not demand. But let me say this, what's critical though is that you're taking advantage of building your teams, preparing them now with Shift Shop, with Lift 4 and Mes de Mas, with a little more obsessed, so that they're ready to go and take advantage of this the day it comes out on December 4th. Now, that takes us through, that'll basically take us through, January plus 6 weeks. And then there's sort of a bit of a follow-on as people do things. And then sort of middle February, we will start to promote to the next program. And I suspect that, while I think that, again, with the potential that coaches can buy a second challenge pack. So anybody who buys in, like you recruit in as a new coach now with a Shift Shop challenge pack, for instance, they could buy a second challenge pack with Transform 20. I also suspect that we could double down again with the way we're structuring the next program. So, because we have, as I mentioned, next year is the 20th anniversary of Beachbody, which is pretty exciting. In fact, it's funny, I think it was last Monday, I got a little email alert. I get an alert whenever it's somebody's anniversary at the company. And I got an alert because we formed the company in 1998. Our first sale was in 1999, so that's why we celebrate the 20th anniversary then. But it was on the 1st of October was when John and I were officially employees of this company, Product Partners, which became Beachbody. So we got hammered on tequila. It was fantastic. He was in a different place, but gave each other a thumbs up. Then got back to work. But there's another exciting anniversary coming this year, and that is the 5th anniversary of 21 Day Fix. And we've got something really exciting planned to celebrate that. So to help me describe how we'll bring a little autumn into spring, please welcome to the stage Autumn Calabrese.
But I do.
Okay, a little autumn. I didn't mean to, that was not an disparaging comment. Don't call HR.
It's fine, I'm sure.
Okay. So before we get into that, let's talk about what's happening on Monday, which is super exciting, and that is the launch of A Little More Obsessed. And I understand that that you brought people through. Oh, check it out.
That's us.
That's what you put people through this morning.
Yeah, we had a fun workout this morning. They got the first sneak peek of Cardio Core from A Little More Obsessed. They got most of it. We got cut off at 30 minutes, so they didn't get the full 45 of it. but they got a good sneak peek of it.
So the whole program, 6 workouts, 45 minutes each, that goes up on Monday. Just real quick, because I don't want to eat up too much of our time, but how do coaches use it, and where does it fit in the 80-day obsession sort of library?
So there's going to be a million ways for you guys to use it, literally, and I've talked about this and how I'll post this on my website, like a bunch of different calendars that sort of line these 3 programs up. I call it like the little trilogy of 80-day obsession. So we have a little obsessed. That was designed to get people ready for 80-day obsession. The workouts were a little shorter, 30 minutes. They were a little bit easier to introduce you to loops and slides and just what the movement patterns were going to look like. Then we took on 80-day obsession, 60-minute workouts, challenged you guys as we moved through all 3 phases, plus peak week. And now here we are with a little more obsessed, which really came from all of you guys. I was getting messaged constantly of like, I want more, but I need something between a little obsessed and the length of 80-day obsession. So I might have nagged and begged and harassed a lot, sorry about that, but it worked. And here we are with a little more obsessed. So they're 45-minute workouts, and this really is designed as a follow-up to 80-day obsession. It doesn't mean if you didn't do it that you can't use these workouts, but just keep in mind that the movement patterns are a little bit more complex, the workouts are a little more challenging, and I really did try to cram in to 45 minutes what we do in an hour in 80-day obsession. So if you saw what I posted in my feed today, like the background cast talking about it after we filmed one day, and they were saying how hard the workout was, they're meant to challenge you. It is 6 new workouts, which is different than a little obsessed, which was 5, because there is a whole new cardio flow. So you graduate from the zoo and we move on to something new.
Now, I think what's important to repeat for everybody, now look, these are available on Beachbody On Demand for people who are nutrition subscribers. So if they have a Shakeology HD or Beach Bar or Daily Sunshine or Beachbody Performance as of September 30th, through the end of November, which means that every time any of you or your challenge or your coaches sign somebody up with a challenge pack that has a nutrition subscription, they also get entitled to this $40 value that doesn't go up on the platform officially until January 1st. So that's something to keep in mind as your coaches, they'll use the money back guarantee, obviously, to try to move people to completing a transaction. But there's also this additional $40 value that will be unlocked for them if they are have an active, ongoing nutrition subscription at any time till the end of November. So that's an extra little bonus thing. Okay. All right. Now, a year ago we announced that 2B Mindset and Portion Fix were going to be launched as standalone nutrition programs on this thing called the Nutrition Plus app. And
our graphics are amazing.
it's like Star Wars back here. And obviously 2B Mindset just had a phenomenal launch and has helped tens of thousands of people already. Very strong solution for people. But it's not quite as integrated into the platform or sort of the way we have built the ecosystem as the container system was, obviously with the launch of 21-Day Fix. So Portion Fix has a great deal of appeal as a program because it fits so well with the overall Beachbody On Demand platform. So now we know the containers work. They have helped millions of people in the 5 years since they've been launched, and we've learned so much since we launched them, and that's why, as we were talking about what we do to sort of expand. We've got the Fixate Cooking Show, and you get so many questions that we decided that we would sort of level it up to this thing called the Ultimate Portion Fix. Now, I will tell you that at the end of this presentation, in about 10 minutes, there's a pretty big surprise, but we're going to keep it till the end, if you can help me keep that till the end. Why the upgrade? Portion Fix has been around really since 21-Day Fix came out. And why go to this next level of making it its standalone program on the Nutrition Plus app?
Okay, so first of all, And I don't know if people really realize this. I know you just sort of mentioned it, that we're coming up on the 5-year anniversary of 21 Day Fix. But this is the 5-year anniversary of me getting introduced to you guys. 5 years ago at Dana Point, I was at leadership and nobody knew who I was and nobody knew what 21 Day Fix or these little color-coded containers were. So here we are 5 years later, and the containers have literally revolutionized the way we look at nutrition. And not just here at Beachbody. Look how many times those containers have been knocked off. How many times you go on Amazon or you're walking through like a Bed Bath & Beyond and you see it's like, as seen on TV, and we're all tucking them behind somewhere because we know those aren't the real ones. And I say often imitated, never duplicated. And I say this for a reason, because we do get imitated a lot with our containers, but they never are quite duplicated, because we have what I like to refer to as the secret sauce of the containers. And there is a lot. There's so much science that goes behind these containers. It wasn't just like, here's some primary colors and put your food in there and it'll work. There's real science behind it. And over the last 5 years, not only myself, but the team have spent so much time and energy going even deeper. We've seen it in Fix Extreme, where we carb cycled, and we saw an 80-day obsession where we timed nutrition. So really, we've taken 5 years of learning, and learning from you guys, answering your questions, answering your clients' questions. And we started at the surface with 21 Day Fix, and we even used it as our motto: simple fitness, simple nutrition, right? Here's some food lists, here's some containers, fill it up, that's all you need to know. This is like, if we were at 5 feet then, we're going like 1,000 feet deep now with the containers. It doesn't mean they get any more complicated, but we're about to learn a whole lot of stuff about how these not only are going to help you guys even more, but are really going to help your customers that much more. Because again, we have the secret sauce, which are the 3 components of the container system. And I think most people really recognize only 1, maybe 2. The first one being portion control. We know we need portion control in order to be healthy. I think by now people know that there's balanced macronutrients in terms of the containers, that there's a healthy balance. It's a 40-30-30 split with your carbs, your fat, and your lean protein. But what people probably don't realize is the 3rd major component, which is the reducing or eliminating of the processed foods, especially white sugars and flours. If you look at those food lists, you don't really see those foods on there. So we're going to go much more into sugar addiction and processed foods and that sort of thing, and why it is an addiction and how we can beat it.
Well, look, we all know that portion control, like the simplicity, is still there, and that the obvious thing for people is, if I control, if it fits into these containers, I'm going to lose the weight. But you want a more, you also represent a very healthy outcome, and there's all these sort of questions that come out of the simplicity, because once you try to make something that simple, it creates sort of more complexity, which then, as you've run these groups, has created more questions like, how does this relate to, can I do this with a keto program? What about intermittent fasting and fancy teas and all of these gimmicks? How does Portion Fix answer or sort of, I would say, preempt people jumping from fad diet to fad diet? Like, how does it solve that problem?
Well, I think you just said it in 2 words right there. You said fad diets and you said gimmicks. And neither one of those are things I believe in, and we all know neither one of those are things that actually work, right? Because a diet is just that, it's a diet. And this is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. We've said that since day 1 with 21 Day Fix. But here's what happens. You read a magazine, right? You read a fitness magazine, and there's some little clip in there about this new way of eating that's going to help you lose weight and be the best you. And then you turn on the TV and you're watching some news program, and the doctor on that show is talking about the next new way to lose weight and be healthy. And so what you start to do is take all these little snippets of information that you're getting. You're not getting the full-fledged out science, you're getting clips. And you start to combine them together, and you're like, okay, well, I don't eat carbs because this person said don't eat carbs, they're bad for me. And then I don't eat after 8 o'clock because at one point Oprah said I don't eat after 8 o'clock, and then she lost weight. And then I don't do this because they told me this. And you start to hodgepodge all these things together, and then you wonder why it doesn't work. Or you start to see something working, but you're like, I don't really know what's working because I'm doing 7 different things, so any one of them can be working. And then you give up because you don't really know what it is. So what are we doing with the Ultimate Portion Fix? What are we doing with these containers? I'm stripping the BS away. That's really what it is. It's like, let's strip the BS away. Let's get down to the science. Let's get down to really fueling our bodies and eating appropriately for what your goals are. And that doesn't mean it looks the exact same for everybody. But there are certain things that work. Portion control works. Balanced macronutrients works. Eliminating the processed poison works. So that's what we're going to. We're going to no gimmicks into real life fuel for your body.
Okay, so what is Portion Fix? Who is it for? What will I get out of it?
Okay, so it's literally for everybody. It's for everybody sitting in this room. It's for every family member that's ever struggled. You guys, we're finally doing what you've been asking for. It's even for your kids. It has now been containerized for the kids, and I'm going to teach you. So let's start with that. Let's start with the mom or the dad that is struggling at home because you want to eat this one way and your family wants to eat this other way. And how do I get my kids to eat healthy? And what are they even supposed to be eating based on how active they are or the fact that they're not as active as they should be? So we're conquering that. We're making it so that it's easy for the parent at home to make healthy food for everybody and know what everybody in the house is supposed to be eating and make one meal instead of 6, and to get the kids off the chicken nugget train and the chips train and the snacky granola bar crap food. So it's for that person. It's also for the person that, like I said, has that sugar addiction. We were casting for our test group that we do, that we're gonna have people in the audience as I take them through this program lecture style. And I cannot tell you how many people in 2 days walked in, sat in that chair, and I said to them, "Why are you here?" And that was literally my only question. "So what made you come into this audition today?" And they went, "I'm addicted to sugar." And I was like, "Man, check that." Like I didn't even have to ask the question. People know it, they just don't know why, and they don't know how to get rid of it. So if you are that person that finds yourself at 3 o'clock crashing, or heading to the coffee shop for a frappuccino, which is really just your milkshake in a cup, or late night in the pantry at 9 o'clock eating from the bag of cookies, and you're like, "Why is this me when I know I'm trying to lose weight and I did good all day long, and now here I am stuffing my face with the stuff that I know I'm not supposed to eat, and wow, I can't just get my hand out of the bag." We're gonna take on that and help that person as well. And then we're also gonna help the person that really does have a strong base of fitness and nutrition, but maybe wants to lose that last 5 to 10 pounds and it won't come off. Or the athlete that's like, "Hey, how do I take my results to the next level? How do I fuel my body for that?" It's for everybody.
Yeah. And what I'm impressed by, frankly, is like when we did the original container program, and it was so obvious, but you have been so aggressive about learning more. What you've done with studying nutrition, really paying attention to what the customers are. I mean, this is based on some like 5 years really of research and development.
Yeah, we have. It's been 5 years of learning and growing and taking that knowledge and putting it back into this program, and like I said, going deeper into it for you guys.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think you can take from that is, like, when you put somebody into 21-day fix, or any of the programs where the containers are what we call, where the meal plan has been containerized, the same questions come from each one, even though we tried to answer them all when we put those programs together, but the same questions come out, which means that it needs to be personalized, or we need to answer it in a more complete way. And that's what's going to happen when they go through the Portion Fix program. That's why it's such a great complement to our goal to help people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. Portion Fix will be a great complement to their desire to get results, including a fitness program. So let's take a look here, Autumn, at actually what we've put together and what comes with the product.
Yeah. So 30 new videos are coming out to take you through the program step by step. It's taught lecture style, so basically me talking to you guys, but I did it in snippets, so these are not like hour-long lectures where you have to ingest a lot of information at one time. The videos are anywhere between probably 3 to 10 minutes, just depending on what topic we're diving into and how in-depth we need to go. Then there is the Ultimate Portion Fix workbook that comes along with it, because that's just it, you guys. Like, I want you to listen to it, but I also want you to do the work. There's questions that I'm gonna ask that you dive into for yourself first, so that you can go dive in and help your client. Like, there's certain things you need to understand about your relationship to food and how you feel about it and where your hiccups are with it in order to move past them and keep learning. So there's that.
Yeah, and now we had a little book that you came up with a few years ago.
Just a little cookbook.
Sold just a little cookbook, sold 500,000 units, and now coming with the ultimate portion fix is Fixate Volume 2.
Volume 2, you guys. So Bobby and I actually took a little break from filming Fixate the Cooking Show over the last few months so that we could work on the new cookbook. So it's 102 brand new recipes, never seen before. Same style, breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, cocktails. We're going all in. We've listened. We've sort of taken suggestions as we've gathered them from all of you guys. And again, customers of like, hey, can you fix this? Can you fix that? So I'm super excited about the book. It came out absolutely amazing, beautiful, and the food is phenomenal.
Awesome. And of course, that the Nutrition Plus app is now going to include container tracking in it. And that will be launched in conjunction with the overall Portion Fix program, so that'll live right in the Nutrition Plus app. And we sort of took this book from you that you created.
We didn't take it from me, but yes, we handed it over. We combined forces. 75 healthy lunch ideas for kids, you guys. It was a book I developed about 1.5 years ago, an ebook that I did on my own because as a mom, I know how much I hate packing school lunches and how bored I get packing in the same thing over and over again. So I really spent time developing these 75 different lunch ideas that are healthy for your kids that hopefully should make life easier for us, packing their lunches and making sure they're getting a variety of food. So now it's been transferred over to Beachbody. I've been getting a lot of questions lately and I haven't been able to really answer it because I was waiting for this about where did it go? So anybody who already bought it will be getting an email PDF from me because you did buy it from me, but it's now going to be included with the Portion Fix program so that, like I said, we can help our kids as well.
Awesome. Now I saw that you brought this out, but we're running a little bit behind. So
wait, we got stuff to talk about. They're going to have to just hold the clock. This is the Oscars.
Easy now. No, they'll do music and Michael's little microphone will go down. Yeah, but there's an insulated tote bag. So we used to have the 21-day fix bag. This is containers in it.
So much better.
Yeah, we'll do like an unboxing of this when we get closer to launch time. But let's not go into it now.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yes.
All right. So and also, by the way, we will be up to, by the time this launches, we will be up to 229 Fixate recipes that we will have shot in the cooking show that will also live in the app, and also there's a set of containers comes with the program. Figured that'd be good.
It's probably important.
Probably important to have that. Okay, now we still have the big news, the big thing to talk about, but first, wait, not yet. We're going to do that in a second. Okay. I also want to say that we will be launching Portion Fix certification at the same time that we launch the Portion Fix program. Now, I'm really excited about this because, as I mentioned in the opening, one of the goals here is millions of coaches, but not just coaches in a sort of a symbolic sense, but we want to see our coaches leveling up so that we're providing more value to the customer, running challenge groups better. So just a real quick description of how you're going to put together. I know, but time is real.
I know you're rushing me. Okay.
So a little bit of a description of what you put together for certification.
Okay, so you guys, I'm so excited about the certification. Like, I actually might be more excited for you guys about the cert than even the regular program, because obviously you do know so much about these containers already, but I have sat in rooms for hours on end over the last few weeks, so for every single video that has been done for the home program, there is a cert video that matches. So like, wrote the video, sat there and was like, okay, now what would I get asked about this video? What are the coaches gonna get asked? Like, I wanna arm you so that you feel so knowledgeable about these things that you can answer any question that's going to get thrown at you. You can help anybody with any goal within our realm. Obviously, we're not doctors, so we gotta be careful there. But like, there's so much information coming into this cert for you guys to be that much better. There's a workbook that comes with it, and I just truly believe it's gonna take your business to the next level, because now anytime somebody goes to do any one of our programs, any fitness program, mine or any of the other trainers, you're gonna know what path. There's basically 3 paths I take you through within Portion Fix that you can pick depending on your goal. You're gonna know what those paths are, you're gonna know the ins and outs of them, and you're gonna be able to be like, you need to be on this path with this program based on your goal. And then we're gonna take you here, and then we're gonna take you here. And like I said, we're short on time, so I can't get into it as much as I want to, but it's going to be amazing, and I'm really, really excited for it.
and I'm sure you're going to do coach call after coach call to help people describe this, but let me put it into context that now for every program, you will have the opportunity to be certified on, we'll call them mentors or whatever.
Coach, I'm calling them coaches.
Coaches?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure legally whatever they got to be able to do to, but anyway, you'll be certified in Portion Fix. But it's going to apply to the challenge groups that you're putting together. And the real common questions are not about what the trainer is providing in the fitness, but is how can I organize this so that I get the results that I expect from the nutrition side of things. And you'll be just much better armed. And I think we will get better results from our groups. What happens when we get better results? More people are attracted to our groups. Shall we now tell them about the big news?
Yeah, I think we have to because you're about to kick me on stage.
It's true. Okay. So.
Am I telling them or are you telling them?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay. You tell them.
Okay. So it is the 5-year anniversary of 21 Day Fix, which is amazing. And I actually think it's so cool because even in the last few days at the last couple of parties and at all of the events, I've had so many of you guys come up to me and say, like, I started with 21 Day Fix, it changed my business, it's how I ended up here. And then I also get, oh my God, live streaming it, or the way you guys filmed 80 Day Obsession was amazing. I can't go back to the old way we filmed a program. So we will be filming 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme in real time and live to you guys. So we will literally go through it for 21 days straight so that I can show you guys how you can progress 21 Day Fix slightly. The moves are the same and that sort of thing. But I always get people going, oh, I'm on round 10. How do I've hit a plateau because I'm in round 10. I'm doing the exact same thing over and over. So now I can make little tweaks over those 3 weeks to take you through it. But I think the even more exciting part is that anybody that purchases Portion Fix, and I'm not going to get the dates right, so I'm not even going to try, I'll let you do that part. But anybody that purchases Portion Fix, say that 3 times fast, will get to be a part of the live stream. So like while we're filming it, you don't have to just be a coach, your customers can do it too. So I think it's going to be amazing for challenge groups that you all coaches can be in my coach test group, but at the exact same time, you guys can have all of your challenge groups going while we film these workouts live. So 21 Day Fix, we'll film for 3 weeks, we take a week off, and then we go on to Fix Extreme for 3 more weeks.
Right, so this is how it's going to work. So anybody who, anybody who purchases Portion Fix will get access to the live stream videos. But once they're, and those will be inside the Nutrition Plus app. So anybody who purchases them, so once we shoot it, it stays there on the app for the 21 days. Now they have to purchase, they have to purchase it by April 1st in order to participate in that first live workout, okay? And then there's this second wave that if they purchase by April 29th, they get in the 21 Day Fix. So there's these, Extreme. There's these 2 waves of being able to leverage participation in the real-time reshoot of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme to help people get signed up for the Ultimate Portion Fix nutrition program. What's exciting about all this, look, 21 Day Fix will still live on Beachbody On Demand, but now these 2 workout programs, the real-time programs, will live both in the Nutrition Plus app, and then once this is all wrapped up, probably later in May, then the real-time aspect of this will be also put on Beachbody On Demand. So we've heard from so many people that you go from sort of the current workout that is the #1 workout, like Lift 4 is right now the #1 workout program on the platform, but then as soon as that stops selling, then it reverts, everybody reverts back to 21 Day Fix, and 21 Day Fix has just blown us away about what it has done and the traction that has remained for the last 5 years. So very excited about both educating people more with this more comprehensive approach to how effective these containers are. And imagine with all those knockoffs, Bed Bath & Beyond and Walmart and Target selling these little containers. They sell the containers, but they don't sell how to use them. So now you're going to be armed with the complete program. No points, no deprivation, no calorie counting. You're going to really be able to help people get results and then it's going to be complemented with the 21-day fix in real time and 21-day fix extreme in real time program. So I think it's going to be an outrageously successful spring, and looking forward to it. So that's the next thing you have to look forward to for 2019 and our 20th anniversary. Thank you, Autumn.
Thank you, guys.